Mike Moore back with you from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. Welcome to game number 2 of this single admission doubleheader between the York Revolution and the reigning Atlantic League of Professional Baseball champion Long Island Ducks. The Ducks taking the opener 6-5 was the final in 7 innings in game number 1. Now it's the nightcap as Duke von Shaman is on the mound for the York Revolution, beginning his warm-up tosses. Let's take a look at the starting lineups in tonight's game number 2. First for the Long Island Ducks, Vladimir Frias will lead off and play shortstop. Steve Lombardozzi, the second baseman, bats number 2 in the order. Lou Ford, the designated hitter, will bat third. In the cleanup position is the left fielder, L.J. Mazzilli. Sal Giordina gets to start behind the plate, hitting 5th. Ramon Flores, the first baseman, bats 6th. Daniel Fields in right field hits 7th. Ty Kelly plays third base and bats 8th. And Johnny Turbo, the center fielder, bats 9th. The starting pitcher tonight for the Long Island Ducks in game number 2 is the right-hander, Joe Orio. He is 8-2 with a 4.67 earned run average. For the York Revolution, James Harris leads off and plays left field. Jack Kenley, the second baseman, will bat second. Melky Mesa plays center field and hits number 3. Nelly Rodriguez in the cleanup position plays first base. Carlos Franco, the designated hitter, bats 5th. Wellington Dotel in right field hits 6th. Josue Herrera plays third base and bats 7th. Osby Gregorio, the shortstop, hits 8th. And Tyler Hill catches and bats 9th. Duke von Shaman on the mound for the York Revolution. The umpires in tonight's ballgame behind home plate is going to be David Snyder. Buzz Albert is the third base umpire, and Ruben Ramirez is the umpire over at first. And we are just about ready to go here in the nightcap as the Ducks are looking for the sweep of this doubleheader and are also in search of their 4th consecutive victory overall. Vladimir Frias leads off for the Flock. Will be followed by Steve Lombardozzi and Lou Ford. Play ball, says home plate umpire Dave Snyder. Duke von Shaman gets the sign from his battery mate Tyler Hill, and we are ready to go. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Long Island Ducks broadcast for game number 2. The first pitch is high and outside for ball 1, and we are underway. Again, as always, we thank you so much for tuning in to Ducks Baseball tonight across the globe on LADucks.com, on YouTube.com/DucksBaseball, and on Facebook Live, making us a part of your Tuesday night entertainment. 1-1 is the count to Frias, just underway here in the second game of our twin bill. Switch hitter batting left, wearing number 1 and playing shortstop. 1-1 pitch misses outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Frias is playing in game number 50 overall, hitting .310 with 5 home runs and 33 RBIs. He hits a fly ball to fairly deep left center field. Going back is James Harris, and right in front of the warning track, he makes the catch for the first out in our nightcap. In steps Steve Lombardozzi, switch hitter batting left against the right-hander von Shaman, wearing number 2 and playing second base. For Lombardozzi, this is game number 82 overall. He's hitting .315 with 13 home runs and 59 runs batted in. First pitch fastball is taken on the outside corner for a called strike 1. The Ducks have the best record in the Atlantic League at 46-36, now 10-13 in the second half and 20-18 on the road. Popped foul out of play. Defensively for the York Revolution, Nelly Rodriguez is at first base. Jack Kenley is at second. Osby Gregorio is the shortstop, and Josue Herrera is over at third. In left field for the Rebs is James Harris. Melky Mesa is the center fielder. And Wellington Dotel is over in right field. Tyler Hill catches Duke von Shaman. 1-2 is the count to Steve Lombardozzi. 1 out and nobody on in the top of the first. Game 2, like game number 1, scheduled for 7 innings of play. 1-2 to Lombo. And he's fouled back. The Ducks with the Game 1 victory are now 3 games behind the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs for first place in the second half of the North Division standings, but the Ducks have already punched their ticket to the postseason, winning the first half North Division title. 2-2 to Lombo. Von Shaman kicks and fires at 2-2 to Lombardozzi. It's a fly ball down the left field line. Giving chase is James Harris. He won't get there. It's a foul ball. And we'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lombardozzi, another terrific offensive performance in the opening game. He went 2 for 4 with a single, a double, 2 RBIs, a run scored, and a stolen base. The Revs, I should say the Ducks, are now 3-1 on this 6-game road trip. Lombardozzi wastes another fastball from Von Shaman and fouls it out of play. So a long turn at the plate here. A good battle between Duke Von Shaman and Steve Lombardozzi. This at bat will require at least 8 pitches. The Revs are 34-48, 8-14 in the second half. Lombardozzi lines it in the air to left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Cutting it off in the gap is Mesa, and he fires it back in, holding Lombardozzi to a single. But Steve Lombardozzi remains scorching hot. That is his 3rd hit now in 5 at-bats in the Twin Bill. And the Ducks have the first base runner in game number 2, a 1-out single to the opposite field off the bat of Steve Lombardozzi. In steps Lou Ford, right-handed batter wearing number 20. He is the designated hitter tonight. This is game number 35 for Captain Lou. First pitch to Ford is taken at the knees for a called strike 1. On the season, Ford's hitting .261. Lou has 1 home run and 15 RBIs. He's behind here, 0-2. Ford in game 1 was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. The 0-2, first a throw over to first base. And getting back in safely was Steve Lombardozzi. The Revs are 18-23 now here at PeoplesBank Park. And they trail the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs by 4.5 games for first place in the second half of the North Division standings. Another throw to first. Lombardozzi diving back in safely. Steve has 13 stolen bases in 17 attempts this season. The Ducks were 1 for 1 on the base paths in the opening game. Now have 92 stolen bases in 109 tries on the season. Ford hits a high fly ball down the left field line, hooking foul. So Ford testing the arch nemesis in left, but just a little too far out in front. And the count holds at no balls and 2 strikes to Lou Ford. It is 300 feet from home plate to left field, but you see that arch nemesis in left. Very similar to the Green Monster at Fenway Park. It is 405 feet to straightaway center field and 325 feet down the right field line here at PeoplesBank Park. Again, the 0-2. Ford just gets a piece to stay alive. Duke Von Shaman is 5-6 on the season with a 5.61 earned run average. Again, the 0-2. Ford swings and misses at the slider as Von Shaman collects his first strikeout on the night. So 1 on and 2 out now for L.J. Mazzilli. Right-handed batter wearing number 13. He's playing left field. This is game number 66 for Mazzilli. Maz is hitting .333 with 5 home runs and 46 runs batted in. Von Shaman's first pitch is a breaking ball that bends in at the knees for a called strike 1. Mazzilli in the opening game, also in the cleanup spot, reached base 4 times in 3 plate appearances with a pair of singles, a run batted in, and a walk. one pitch is low and outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Duke von Shaman is making his 10th game start. Here at home. Mazzilli lines it down the left field line out of play. For von Shaman in 2021, this is his 17th start overall. Again, a 5-6 record and a 5.61 earned run average in 96 1/3 innings pitched, 69 runs allowed on 117 hits. 60 of the 69 runs have been earned. 2-2 to Mazzilli. 29 walks, 42 strikeouts, a .295 batting average against, and 4 home runs surrendered by Duke von Shaman. 2-2 to Mazzilli. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So von Shaman works around the 1-out single by Lombardozzi and strikes out Ford and Mazzilli in succession to get through the top half of the first inning unscathed. For the Long Island Ducks, no runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left on base. After 1/2 inning of play, the score is the Long Island Ducks 0 and the York Revolution coming up to bat.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is a First National Bank of LI walk to first. For 93 years, the First National Bank of LI has been helping their clients succeed. They invite you to experience their customer-first approach for yourself. Visit fnbli.com. No score as they move to the last of the first in game number 2. The Ducks taking the opener of this twin bill. 6-5 was the final in 7 innings. James Harris leads off for the Revs. Will be followed by Jack Kenley and Melky Mesa. And Joe Iorio's first pitch of the evening is a fastball right down the middle for a called strike 1. Harris will be followed by Jack Kenley and Melky Mesa. Orio kicks and fires the 0-1. Fouled back, 0-2 is the count. Defensively for Long Island, Ramon Flores is at first base. Steve Lombardozzi is at second. Vladimir Frias is the shortstop, and Ty Kelly is over at third. LJ Mazzilli gets the start in left field. Johnny Turbo is in center field. Daniel Fields is over in right. Sal Giardina catches Joe Iorio. The 0-2. This is away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Harris in the opening game of the doubleheader, also in the leadoff spot for Mark Mason, was 1 for 4 with a solo home run. Orio's 1-2 to Harris. Swing and a miss. Good fastball from Joe Iorio as he strikes out James Harris to begin his night on the mound. In steps Jack Kenley. Left-handed batter wearing number 9, playing second base. For Kenley. He's in the lineup once again in the same spot in the order as he was in game 1. As Orio fires strike 1 on the inner half to the Rebs' second baseman. Kenley is playing in game number 64, hitting .303 with 7 home runs and 40 RBIs. Kenley in the opener was hitless in 4 at-bats. Orio's 1-1. Misses just low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Joe Orio is making his 16th game start here in 2021. 2-1 pitch is a fastball cut on and missed. Good heater by Orio as he evens the count at 2-2. Joe is 8-2 with a 4.67 earned run average. 86 2/3 innings pitched entering tonight's start. 47 runs allowed on 101 hits. 45 of the 47 runs have been earned. 2-2 pitch misses up high, full count. Orio has walked 30 and struck out 41. 12 home runs surrendered. 3 batters hit thus far entering this 16th start of the season. Payoff pitch is pulled foul. Orio is an even 6 feet tall. He weighs 190 pounds. He's 29 years old from Nokomis, Florida. This is his 6th season of professional baseball. Again, the 3-2. Fouled back. Left-handed batters against Joe Orio this season are hitting .327. Orio has been terrific on the road here in 2021. Again, the 3-2 is fouled away. Away from Fairfield Properties Ballpark this season, Joe Orio is 6-0 with a 4.39 earned run average. In his 15 starts this year, the Ducks are 10-5. And he has 8 quality starts as well. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. And another foul ball. A good battle between Joe Orio and Jack Kenley. Orio gets his share of run support. The Ducks have 132 runs scored in his 15 starts. That's 8.8 runs per game. His first inning ERA is 4.80, looking to have that number dwindled tonight. The payoff pitch misses inside, and that long battle between Joe Orio and Jack Kenley goes to the Rebs' second baseman. On the 10th pitch of the at-bat, he draws a 1-out walk. In steps Melky Mesa, right-handed batter wearing number 29 and playing center field. For Mesa, this is game number 67. He's hitting .320 with 11 home runs and 55 RBIs. And Orio fires ball 1 low to Mesa. Melky Mesa in game number 1 was 2 for 4 with a solo home run and 2 RBIs. 1-0 pitch misses away, 2 balls and no strikes. Orio has allowed 8 earned runs in 15 innings pitched in his first inning of work as a starter this season. That's a 4.80 earned run average. Right-handers are hitting .262 against Joe this year. As he fires strike 1 to Mesa. And the count is now 2 balls and 1 strike. No score here in the last of the first of game number 2. The Ducks hung on to take game number 1. 6-5 was the final in 7 innings. This game also slated for 7 innings of play. If you're just joining us, the reason why we have a twin bill today is that the York Revolution front office decided that due to the remnants of Hurricane Ida forecasted to hit the York area tomorrow, will result in lots of rain here in the Keystone State. So instead of 3 9-inning games, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, tomorrow's game was postponed and moved back to a twin bill tonight. The finale of this series and road trip will be Thursday night, a 6:30 first pitch, a 9-inning affair. 3-1 pitch is taken for a called strike. Mesa was heading to first. He thought it was ball 4, but TrackMan says strike 2 into the earpiece of Dave Snyder. And the second full count and 3 batters faced by Joe Iorio. The runner is not going, and the payoff pitch misses outside. Back-to-back one-out walks of Kenley and Mesa puts runners at first and second for Nelly Rodriguez. Rodriguez, a right-handed batter wearing number 25. He's playing first base. And for Rodriguez, this is game number 55 with the Revolution. He's hitting .374 with 14 home runs and 47 RBIs. Rodriguez was hitless in 3 at-bats in the opening game. First pitch is pulled foul. Joe Orio's last start resulted in a no decision as the Ducks were defeated by the York Revolution 6-4 at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. That was last Thursday, with the Revolution completing the 3-game sweep of the flock in Central Islip. The right-hander tossed 7 innings, allowing 1 run on 7 hits and 1 walk. He threw 86 pitches in the outing, 61 of which were strikes, a 71% success ratio. And in the process, he notched his 8th quality start in 2021. That is very impressive. 15 starts overall, and 8 of them have been of the quality start variety. A quality start is registered when a starting pitcher allows 3 earned runs or less in 6 innings of work or more. When 1 pitch is taken for a called strike, framed beautifully by Sal Giardina as Iorio gets ahead on the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Iorio blows the fastball by Rodriguez for the second out. So Iorio has good velocity with his fastball early on in this game. And now it'll be left up to Carlos Franco to continue the inning for the Revolution. Franco, a left-handed batter. He is the designated hitter in the nightcap. Joe's first pitch is fouled back. Franco is playing in game number 15 for the Revs, hitting .333 with 3 home runs. And 18 RBIs. 1 pitch is lifted in the air down the left field line, out of play. Franco had an appearance in game 1 of the doubleheader. Oh, 2 pitch misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Franco was a pinch hitter in the 5th inning and lined out to short. Line down the right field line. That's going to get down for an extra base hit and go all the way to the wall. Kenley comes in to score. Going first to third is Melky Mesa. On at second with a double and a run batted in is Carlos Franco. And the Revs strike first here in the last of inning number 1 as they take a 1-0 lead. Franco lined out sharply to the shortstop Vladimir Frias as a pinch hitter in game 1 of the doubleheader back in inning number 5. Yes, the scoring started for the Revs as they have their first lead of this doubleheader. 1-0 York as Wellington Dotel steps in. Right-handed batter wearing number 15. He is the right fielder in game 2. Takes the first pitch low and outside for ball 1. So for Franco, it's his 5th double of the season. And 19th run batted in. Dotel fouls the pitch back, evening the count at a ball and a strike. Wellington Dotel is playing in game number 63, hitting .329 with 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. A 1-1, swing and a miss. Good fastball from Orio as he gets ahead on the count 1-2. Dotel in the opening game was the designated hitter and only had 2 at-bats because of the double hook rule. He was 1 for 2 with an opposite field solo home run to right center against Brendan Feldman. The Revs hit 4 solo home runs in that game, but fell to the Ducks 6-5 as Feldman notched his 5th win of the season. And the duo of Brady Dragmeyer and Rob Griswold closed the game out for the Flock in the 6th and 7th innings. Griswold picking up his 2nd save in as many appearances. Also registering the save in the rubber game on Sunday night against the High Point Rockers at Truist Point. Pitch to Dotel is cut on and missed. Strike 3, side retired. So Joe Orio strikes out the side here in the 1st. But the Revolution take the lead against the right-hander as they pick up 1 run on 1 hit. And there were 2 runners left on base. We move to the top of the 2nd here in our nightcap with the score now York 1 and Long Island 0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Vin Mazzaro, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSCG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
The 2021 season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Catholic Health. Visit them online at chsli.org. Catholic Health. Long live Long Island. 1-0 Revs as the Ducks come to bat here in the top of the 2nd inning against Duke von Shaman, who worked around a 1-out single off the bat of Steve Lombardozzi by retiring Lou Ford and L.J. Mazzilli by way of the strikeout. And now the first pitch to Sal Giardina is lifted in the air down the left field line, out of play. Giardina will be followed by Ramon Flores and Daniel Fields. Sal, a switch hitter, batting left against the right-hander Von Shaman, wearing number 24. He's the catcher in the nightcap. And for Sal, this is game number 62 overall. He's hitting .298 with 5 home runs and 33 RBIs. Lined into right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So Giardina muscles a single to right on the fastball thrown by Von Shaman. And the Ducks have a leadoff base runner for the first time against the right-hander. It's their second hit overall. And 5 batters faced against Duke Von Shaman. Here's Ramon Flores, left-handed batter wearing number 15 and playing first base. This is game number 34 for Ramon. He's hitting .233 with 3 home runs and 20 driven in. He takes the first pitch curveball at the knees for a called strike one. Flores in the opener was 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and a sacrifice fly. One pitch misses outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Chapman's 1-1 is lined into the gap in left center field. But moving over is James Harris, and he makes the catch for the first out. So 1 out and 1 on for Daniel Fields, left-handed batter wearing number 29. Daniel getting the start in right field here in game number 2. Fields in the opener was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. For Daniel, this is game number 65 overall. The batting average is at .283. He has 6 homers and 32 driven in. First pitch to Daniel. It's a curveball at the knees for a call to strike one. Fans, Wellington Dotel was the 10th batter of tonight's game. Did you know you could join Planet Fitness for as low as $10 a month? Visit planetfitness.com today. Fields is a fly ball to deep right field. Looking up is Dotel, and that ball is at the track, and it's not coming back. Daniel Fields launches a 2-run home run, and the Ducks have their first lead here in the nightcap. It's now 2-1 in favor of Long Island. So Fields cracks his 7th home run of the season. And he now has 34 runs batted in. And the Ducks answer right back here in the second inning to take the lead against Duke Von Shaman. First pitch to Ty Kelly is taken on the outside corner for a called strike one. Kelly, a switch hitter, batting left against the right-hander Von Shaman, wearing number 27 and playing third base. 1 pitch misses outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ty is playing in game number 15, hitting .268 with no home runs and 2 RBIs. Fastball is taken for a called strike, and it's 1-2 to Ty Kelly. Kelly was a pinch hitter in the first game of the doubleheader. In the top of the 6th inning, he flied out to left. 1-2 pitch misses low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So again, one more time, fans. Wellington Dotel was the 10th batter of tonight's game. Did you know you could join Planet Fitness for as low as $10 a month? Visit planetfitness.com today to find your nearest club and learn more. 2-2 to Kelly, misses high and outside, full count. The home run by Daniel Fields was the Ducks' 74th home run this season. Payoff pitch to Kelly, misses high, ball 4. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they've met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So the Ducks are 26 home runs away from the magic number of 100, which would result in a $5,000 donation to the Quackerjack Foundation by the Chappie's Funeral Homes. In steps Johnny Turbo, right-handed batter wearing number 14. First pitch is lined off of von Shaman, barehanded by Gregorio, but he has no play, and everybody is safe. So Johnny Turbo on board with an infield single. That ball looked like it was ticketed for center field, but von Shaman knocked it down. It ricocheted to the left side of the infield, and barehanding it was Osmi Gregorio, but he had no play. And the Ducks have runners at first and second, with one away as they go back to the top of the order, and Vladimir Frias. Frias gave the keynote in our nightcap, flying out to James Harris in deep left center field. First pitch to Vladdy is in the dirt, knocked down nicely by Tyler Hill, as the runners have to hold. 1-0 is the count. The 1-0 to Frias. Off the plate, 2 balls and no strikes. Frias, a switch hitter, batting left, wearing number 1 and playing shortstop. For Vladdy, this is game number 50. He's hitting .310 with 5 home runs and 33 RBIs. Fastball is upstairs, and von Shaman falls behind 3 balls and no strikes. The Ducks drew 8 walks in the first game of this doubleheader. Frias had 1 of those walks, and also went 0 for 3 in the ball game. A 3-0. Taken on the outer half for a called strike. It's 3-1. Daniel Fields' 2-run home run here in the second inning has given the Ducks a 2-1 lead. Fastball misses outside, ball 4. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first, go far. Second walk this inning surrendered by von Shaman, and now Mark Mason, the skipper of the York Revolution, will go out and talk to his starting pitcher. Steve Lombardozzi steps in. He singled his first time up. Von Shaman has now surrendered a total of 10 home runs this season. Lombardozzi entered today's doubleheader all over the Atlantic League leaderboard in several different offensive categories. Takes the first pitch down low for ball 1. Lombo was 10th in the Atlantic League in RBIs with 57, now with 59 overall. Second in walks with 60. 7th in total bases at 152. Ninth in runs scored with 63, tied for 9th. And has 3 more hits in this doubleheader. 2-0 pitch is lined into left center field, and that's going to get down for an extra base hit. It could clear the bases. Kelly is in. Right behind him, Turbo. Here comes Frias. The throw to the plate is up the line and not in time. Advancing to third with a bases clearing double is Steve Lombardozzi. And the Ducks have scored 5 times against Duke von Shaman here in the second, and now lead it 5-1. Steve Lombardozzi does it again. Clearing the bases. Collecting his 20th double of the season. Lombo now has 62 runs batted in. 5 RBIs here in this doubleheader. Infield in for the Revs as Lou Ford steps in. He takes the first pitch at the knees for a called strike one. Ford struck out swinging his first time up. You really have to throw Steve Lombardozzi into the Atlantic League Player of the Year conversation. Grounded up the middle, off the glove of Gregorio. It stays on the infield, backhanded by Jack Henley, and everybody is safe. Lombardozzi comes down the line from third with the 4th run of the inning for Long Island. On at first is Lou Ford. And it's now 6-1 in favor of the Flock. So we'll see how that one is going to be scored. Either way, the Ducks will take it, as they have plated 6 runs here in the second. LJ Mazzilli steps in. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. The Ducks have batted around against Von Shaman here in inning number 2. Mazzilli struck out swinging back in the first. LJ hits a high fly ball into shallow right field. Backing up on it is the second baseman, Jack Henley, and he makes the catch for the second out. The 10th man to bat here is going to be Sal Giardina. They're charging an error to Osmi Gregorio on the at-bat with Lou Ford. Giardina singled and scored a run his first time up. They do credit Ford with a run batted in. So Ford now has 16 RBIs on the season. The Revs commit their league worst 115th error. They're also last in fielding percentage at .962. Count is 1-2 to Giardina. Sal hits it sharply to second, but right at Jack Henley. And he throws to first to end the inning. But the Ducks send 10 batters to the plate here in the top of the second and take the lead. For Long Island, they score 6 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left on base. In the middle of the second, Long Island now leads it by the score of 6-1.
Hey fans, this is infielder LJ Mazzilli, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the North Shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Joe Orio is now staked to a 5-run lead. The Ducks send 10 batters to the plate against Duke von Shaman in the top half of the second inning and have turned a 1-0 deficit into a 6-1 lead. Josue Herrera leads off for the York Revolution. Orio's first pitch is a fastball taken on the inside corner for a called strike one. Herrera will be followed by Osmi Gregorio and Tyler Hill. Herrera, a left-handed batter wearing number 7 and playing third base. Orio's 0-1 is swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2 is the count. Herrera is playing in game number 49 for York, hitting .271 with 7 home runs and 32 runs batted in. Herrera in game number 1 of the twin bill was 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. 0-2 pitch misses upstairs. So Joe Orio has a 5-run cushion. Broken back ground ball to the right side, past the reach of Flores and into right field for a base hit. Flores went to his right but could not make the play. And Herrera will gladly trade a piece of lumber for a leadoff single, his first hit of this doubleheader. Now the second surrendered by Orio. In steps Osmi Gregorio, right-handed batter wearing number 18. He's the shortstop. And for Gregorio, this is game number 35. He's hitting .308, 6 homers and 16 driven in. He bunts the first pitch foul down the third baseline for strike one. Gregorio was in the number 7 spot in the batting order in the first game of this doubleheader and went 1 for 3 with a solo home run. Infield is at double play depth and the outfield is straight away against Gregorio. A 1 fastball swung on and missed. Orio has had some giddy up with his heater early on in this ball game. And you have to love the approach by Joe right now. He has the 5-run advantage, and he's not wasting any time. He's challenging this York Revolution offense. And so far in the early going, they've had trouble catching up with that heater. 0-2 pitch is a pop-up behind home. Giving a look is Sal Giartina, but he runs out of room. And the count holds at 0-2. Joe Orio's win on August 20th over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs at Regency Furniture Stadium was his 6th of the year in 7 starts on the road. The righty has a 4.39 earned run average away from home, allowing 21 runs, 20 earned on 50 hits, and 12 walks over 41 innings with 19 strikeouts. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As Orio has his 4th strikeout in 8 batters faced. All 4 outs recorded by the right-hander have been by way of the strikeout. And that's out number 1 here in the last of the second. As Tyler Hill steps in. Right-handed batter wearing number 23. He's the catcher in game number 2. First pitch, rising fastball, swung on and missed. Hill is playing in game number 50, hitting .259 with no home runs and 17 runs batted in. Well, one pitch is high, 1 ball and 1 strike. You can hear the pop right now in the glove of Sal Giardina, emphasizing what I mentioned earlier about the good velocity that Joe Orio has with that fastball early on in this contest. Fastball right down the middle for a called strike, and it's 1-2. So Orio on the road this season is 6-0 with a 4.39 earned run average. In his 8 home starts, he's 2-2 with a 4.93 ERA, having given up 26 runs, 25 earned, on 51 hits and 18 walks in 45 2/3 innings with 22 strikeouts. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Tyler Hill. 1 out and 1 on in the last of the second. 6 unanswered runs in the top half of this frame for the Ducks has given them a 6-1 lead. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another rising fastball. 5 strikeouts for Joe Orio. Every out he has recorded has been by way of the punch-out, and that's the second out here in the second. Back to the top of the order, and James Harris, who struck out swinging his first time up. First time through the order, 9 batters faced for Orio, 7 first pitch strikes. 47 pitches, 32 for strikes. Slider misses low and outside, blocked on the backhand by Giardina. 1-0 is the count. Joe Orio served as both a starting pitcher and a reliever during the 2019 season. He began the year as a relief pitcher and surrendered just 1 run over his first 10 appearances, spanning 17 innings of work. (2-0) to Harris. The righty was moved into the starting rotation on May 25th and went on to make 19 starts, totaling a 4-3 record with a 3.20 earned run average. The 2-0 to Harris is taken on the inner half for a called strike. It's 2-1. Orio returned to the bullpen and pitched in 3 games to end the season, as well as 5 playoff games. He got the win and threw 3 scoreless innings in Game 4 of the Atlantic League Championship Series at Sugar Land, helping keep the Ducks' season alive. He's behind 3-1 to Harris. If the inning continues, Jack Kenley waits on deck. Orio sets at the belt from the third base side of the rubber. The 3-1 pitch is fouled off. And so on 3-2 and 2 out, that means an automatic start at first base for Josue Herrera. Ramon Flores gets the nod from the Ducks dugout to hold Herrera on and not give him too big of a lead. So that is exactly what he will be doing here. Herrera is running the payoff pitch to Harris, misses outside. And the inning continues as Orio surrenders his second walk of the ball game. In steps Jack Kenley, who had a 10-pitch at bat against Orio in the first inning, eventually drawing a walk and scoring the lone run for the Revs on an RBI double off the bat of Carlos Franco. Kenley chops the first pitch to the right side. It's fielded by Ramon Flores, and he steps on the bag to end the inning. It's a shutdown frame for Joe Orio here in the bottom of the second. For York, no runs on 1 hit, a walk, and 2 runners left on base. We move to the top of the third here in the Keystone State, with Long Island out in front in game number 2 by the score of 6-1.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Joe Orio, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicola favor Nicola favors. Pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicola favor Nicola favors. Pave your way. Pave your way.
The Ducks Health Report is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapists of the Long Island Ducks. And as I mentioned in game number 1 of our doubleheader, Deanna Reynolds, the trainer for your Long Island Ducks, has no new injury updates to provide to us. Jesse Berardi remains out with an undisclosed upper extremity injury. Nick Batari also unavailable due to an undisclosed upper extremity injury. And also Hunter Cordell is down with an upper extremity injury as well. And that is your health report, brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy. 1-1 is the count to Ramon Flores, leading off the top half of the third inning. Flores will be followed by Daniel Fields and Ty Kelly, 6, 7, and 8 in the order. Grounded up the middle and through for a base hit. So Flores takes one right back through the originator and has a leadoff single. That's 6 hits for the Ducks in 2+ innings of work against Duke von Shaman. They have a leadoff base runner for the second time in 3 innings. The Ducks sent 10 batters to the plate in the second, scoring 6 runs on 4 hits. So Flores is now 1 for 2. And it will bring up Daniel Fields, who had the big blow in that second frame. A 2-run home run over the right field wall. Fields cracks it in the air to center, but right at Melky Mesa, who makes the catch. They hang with him at bat for Fields as he has retired for the first out. So Fields continues to be on every pitch that he sees as of late. The Atlantic League's Player of the Month in July, carrying that success over into August. This is the final game for the Ducks in the month of August. They are 11-15 overall. Ty Kelly walked and scored a run his first time up. He takes the first pitch, belt high for a called strike 1. Shaman's 0-1 to Kelly. Is nubbed foul. 0-2 is the count. Duke von Shaman earned the win in his last start on Thursday against these same Long Island Ducks at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. That was a game that resulted in the Revs completing the sweep of the flock. It was his 5th quality start on the season. Kelly hits a fly ball to deep left field. Going back is James Harris, and it's off of the arch nemesis. Going first to third and holding is Ramon Flores on at second with a well-struck double. Towards the top of the arch nemesis in left field is Ty Kelly. And the Ducks are threatening against von Shaman once again here into the third inning as they have runners at second and third and only one man down. Kelly's showing some opposite field power. And for Ty, That is his 7th double on the season. Johnny Turbo had an infield single and a run scored his first time up. First pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. Turbo is playing in game number 67, hitting .284 with 3 home runs and 16 RBIs. Infield in for the Revs. Already down 6-1. They're trying not to give up anything else with runners at second and third and 1 out. Turbo in the 7th inning as a pinch hitter in game 1 singled and scored a run. That run proved to be the difference. It gave the Ducks a 6-4 lead at the time, and they held on for the 6-5 victory. Turbo breaks his bat and lines it to third. It's caught by Herrera. And hustling back to the third base bag was Flores. So that's the second out here in the 3rd inning. So the infield goes back to their normal depth with 2 away. As the leadoff batter, Vladimir Frias, steps in. Frias is 0 for 1. He flied to left in the first, walked, and scored a run in the second. Turbo hustling home in the 7th inning on a sacrifice fly from Ramon Flores that made it 6-4 at the time. James Harris had a solo home run in the bottom of the 7th against Rob Griswold, but that was it, and the Ducks held on for the 1-run victory. First pitch to Frias misses low and inside for ball 1. Should say 19 batters faced now by Duke von Shaman, and 13 first pitch strikes. 1-0 pitch misses outside, 2 balls and no strikes. The Ducks improved to 11-10 in 1-run games with their 6-5 triumph in the opener of this twin bill. To Frias is swung on and missed. Ducks are now 9-7 against the Revs here in 2021, 6-4 at PeoplesBank Park. The last 3 series entering tonight have resulted in sweeps. The Ducks picking up 2 of the 3, but the Revs had the last one, taking all 3 games from the Flock on the Duck Pond last week. 2-1 pitch is outside, 3-1. Von Shaman in that quality start and victory on Thursday to complete the sweep retired 7 of the first 8 batters he faced. Only 2 runs allowed came in the 3rd on 1 swing of the bat by the man at the plate. A 2-run home run off the bat of Vladimir Frias. He grounds this one to second, fielded on a couple of hops by Kenley, and he throws to first to end the inning. For the Ducks in the top of the 3rd, no runs on 2 hits and 2 runners left on base. In the middle of the 3rd, Long Island leads it here in game number 2 by the score of 6-1.
Hey fam, this is catcher Hector Sanchez and you are listening to Dog Baseball on the Long Island Dogs Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try and meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs, Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Daniel Fields' 2-run home run in the second inning of tonight's game number 2 gives the Ducks 74 round trippers on the season at 26 home runs away from the magic number of 100. Heart of the order for the Revs against Joe Orio. The first pitch to Melky Mesa is high and inside for ball 1. Mesa will be followed by Nelly Rodriguez and Carlos Franco. Mesa drew a walk his first time up, but was stranded over at third base. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, evening the count at a ball and a strike. The 1-1, foul to the screen. Joe Iorio's 5 strikeouts in just 2+ innings of work is a season high. He had 4 strikeouts multiple times prior to tonight, with the last taking place on August the 6th at Truist Point, and he was victorious. 7-4 was the final against the High Point Rockers. Joe allowed 2 runs on 5 hits, striking out 4 in 6 1/3 innings. The 1-2. Line drive, left field. Going back is Mazzilli leaping. He can't make the play as it goes up against the wall. Rounding first and heading to second with a leadoff stand-up double is Melky Mesa. And the Revs have a runner in scoring position with nobody out here in the third. Mazzilli went to his left and then came in on the baseball and tried to make the leaping attempt to no avail, as Mesa has his team-leading 23rd double on the season. A 23 2-base hits puts him in a tie in that category with Teodoro Martinez of the West Virginia Power for 3rd overall in the Atlantic League. Nelly Rodriguez struck out swinging his first time up as he takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Joe Orio was originally a Long Island native, as he was born in West Islip, New York. However, he moved to Florida with his family at a young age. Back here now pitching for the Flock. Joe pitched 1 season at the University of North Florida in 2011 and 2 years at Barry University from 2013 to 2014 during his collegiate career. "1-1 is off the plate. Joe Orio was a two-way player in college, spending time at shortstop and third base along with pitching. You see that a lot once players are drafted professionally. Shortstops turned pitcher because of the strong arm that they have. The most notable example of that is Jacob deGrom. deGrom played his collegiate career as a shortstop and now is one of the best pitchers in all of Major League Baseball. 2-time Cy Young Award winner for the New York Mets. The 2-2 to Rodriguez. This is high, full count. This is the 4th full count already for Joe Iorio in this ballgame. Iorio helped lead the Venice High School Indians to a state championship in Florida in 2007 and a district championship in 2007 and 2010. The payoff pitch just misses outside, ball 4. And the Revs have the first 2 on against Iorio here in the third. A double and now a walk. Puts runners at first and second for Carlos Franco. Franco got the scoring started tonight. lacing an RBI double into the right field corner, which plated Jack Kenley with the game's first run. His 5th double of the season and 19th run batted in. But then Orio made the big pitch, striking out Wellington Dotel and limiting the damage as the Revs stranded runners at second and third, with Orio surrendering just that one run. Franco had a home run cut there, but tardy on the fastball. 0-1 is the count. Joe Orio played in the 2018 Frontier League All-Star Game at Carr Shield Field in O'Fallon, Missouri, where he tossed a scoreless inning and struck out one. A 1 pitch misses away. And he had a memorable night on this field at PeoplesBank Park, playing in the 2019 Atlantic League All-Star Game representing the Long Island Ducks. He threw a scoreless inning yielding 3 hits, but he induced an inning-ending double play from eventual All-Star Game most valuable player Isaias Tejeda. 1-1 pitch misses, and Orio falls behind 2 balls and 1 strike. This is Iorio's 3rd career start against the York Revolution, all in 2021. He's 2-0 with a minuscule 1.80 earned run average. That's actually in 2021. Franco hits a fly ball to left field. Camping under it is L.J. Mazzilli, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Well, actually, the first out, excuse me, here in the bottom of the 3rd. Wellington Dotel struck out swinging his first time up. So Orio in 2021 has made 3 starts against the Revolution. 2-0 with a no decision and a 1.80 earned run average entering tonight. 20 innings pitched, 21 hits allowed, and 4 runs, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts. In his career against the York Revolution, he has made 8 appearances and 4 game starts prior to this evening. 2-0 with a 3.45 ERA. Chopped up the middle, and that's past Frias into center field for a base hit. Mesa is being waved home. He will score without a throw. On at first with a single and a run batted in is Wellington Dotel. Holding at second is Nelly Rodriguez, and the Revs now trail it by the score of 6-2. So for Wellington Dotel, he tallies his 23rd run batted in and second in this doubleheader after launching a solo home run to the opposite field in right center in game number 1 against Brendan Feldman. Josue Herrera singled his first time up. So 4 batters faced by Orio here in the 3rd inning, and 3 have reached a double, a walk, and now an RBI single. As Joe tries to get the Ducks back into the dugout for the 4th inning. They lead at 6-2. 1-0 fastball is swung on and missed. Orio, in his career against York, 31 1/3 innings pitched, 40 hits allowed, and 12 runs. 9 walks, 15 strikeouts. Pulled to first, fielded by Flores. He goes to second for 1. No return throw by Frias. He does throw to third. But staying on the bag is Nelly Rodriguez. Dotel is erased at second on the fielder's choice, which goes 3-6. Herrera's at first. Rodriguez over at third, and the Revs have runners at the corners with 2 down for Osmi Gregorio. Gregorio struck out swinging his first time up. With runners in scoring position this season, Joe Orio has a batting average against of .253. That's a very good number as he pulls the string on Gregorio and gets ahead on the count 0-1. And with runners on base, it's even better, a .238 batting average against. One pitch is a slider in the dirt. Sliding to his right and knocking it down is Giardina. And the count is even at a ball and a strike. Orio enjoys pitching under the lights. Night games this season as Orio tallying a 7-2 record and a 4.76 earned run average. Another good fastball. Beats Gregorio, and the count is a ball and 2 strikes to Osmi Gregorio. Nelly Rodriguez, the lead runner at third. Josue Herrera, the trail runner at first. A run is in for the Revs in the third. They trail 6-2. Remember, as was game number 1, the nightcap is 7 innings of play. So this is a very big at-bat in the middle of this ball game for Joe Orio. Grounded up the middle, under the glove of Frias into center field for a base hit. Rodriguez comes in to score. Holding at second is Herrera. On at first with an RBI single is Osmi Gregorio. And the Revs are within 3 runs. It's now 6-3 in favor of Long Island. So Gregorio has his second run batted in the doubleheader and 17th overall. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Tyler Hill, who struck out swinging his first time up. Fastball taken letter high for a called strike 1. "18 batters faced by Orio, 12 first pitch strikes." The 0-1. Reached for and fouled out of play. This is the 19th meeting of the year between the Ducks and Revolution. Hill pops it up to the left side of the infield. Ty Kelly, right in front of the pitcher's mound, makes the call and the catch to end the inning. But the Revs inch closer against Joe Orio here in the bottom of the 4th. I should say the bottom of the 3rd. As York picks up 2 runs. On 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. We move to the top of the 4th here at PeoplesBank Park in game number 2 of our doubleheader. And the score is now Long Island 6 and York 3.
Hey fan, this is pitcher Anderson De Leon, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
Mike Moore back with you from PeoplesBank Park here in York, Pennsylvania. Move to the top half of the 4th inning with Long Island leading 6-3. Steve Lombardozzi goes after the first pitch and lines it in the air to left center field. Moving under it is Melky Mesa. He makes the catch. One pitch and one out as Lombardozzi is retired for the first time in our nightcap. Steve was 2 for 2 with a single, a double, 3 RBIs, and a run scored in his first 2 at-bats. So for the second time in 4 innings, Von Shaman erases the leadoff batter. Lou Ford steps in. He's 0 for 2. He's reached on an error and driven in a run. First pitch to Lou. He's taken on the inside corner for a called strike 1. With runners at the corners, Ford hit a hot smash with the infield into Osmi Gregorio. Glanced off of his glove and everybody was safe. 0-2 is the count to Lou Ford. Charged Osmi Gregorio with an error, but credited Ford with his 16th run batted in. The error for Gregorio was his 6th on the season. 0-2 to Lou. As a slow roller down the third baseline, gloved by Herrera. He fires across the diamond in time, scored 5-3. And that's the second out. LJ Mazzilli is 0 for 2. He has struck out swinging and popped out to second. First pitch to LJ is pulled foul. This is actually the 17th meeting head-to-head of 24 between these two ball clubs in 2021. The Ducks lead the season series 9 victories to 7, and they're 6-4 here at PeoplesBank Park. Long Island also leads the all-time head-to-head series between these two ball clubs, 137 to 128, but the storyline has been the home teams. The Revs are 72 and 64 against the Ducks at PeoplesBank Park, and the Flock are 73 and 56 versus York back on the Duck Pond in Central Islip. One and 2 is a count to LJ Mazzilli. 2 out and nobody on in the top of the 4th. Ducks won game 1 of this doubleheader in 7 innings, 6-5. This is a 7-inning affair as well. On Shaman's 1-2, misses away. Ducks have had at least 1 hit in each of the first 3 innings, 7 in total against Von Shaman. He's in search of his first 1-2-3 frame this evening. The 2-2 to Matz is a fly ball to deep right center field. Galloping under it is Melky Mesa, and he makes the catch to end the inning. So Duke Von Shaman does indeed pick up that elusive 1-2-3 frame as he retires the Ducks in order for the first time tonight. We've reached the midway point of game number 2 after 3.5 innings of play. The Ducks lead it by the score of 6-3.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
The other day, my husband Jason was searching for something to watch on TV, and he said, "Baby, I want to take off." And I said, "Me too. Cancun?" And he said, "No, I mean our life. Get to the next level." So we called First National Bank of Long Island. Now we're going places.
With access to local decision makers who are known for highly personalized service, First National is the bank that always puts you first. Newsweek named us the best small bank in New York State. Let's connect at FNBLI.com. First National. Go first. Go far. First National Bank of Long Island. Member FDIC.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
The Ducks are continuing this 6-game road trip, which will conclude on Thursday. And then Long Island will return back to Fairfield Properties Ballpark on Friday, September the 3rd to open up a 4-game Labor Day weekend wraparound series against the Lancaster Barnstormers. Game time is slated for 6:35 p.m. with the ballpark gates opening at 5:35, 5:20 for full season ticket holders. Top of the order for the Revs, the third go-around against Joe Orio. James Harris fouls the first pitch off of his foot for strike one. He'll be followed by Jack Kenley and Melky Mesa. Harris is 0 for 1. He has struck out and walked. On Friday, the first 2,000 fans in attendance will receive first half champions posters, courtesy of Newsday. It's a flash sale Friday as well. From 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. on Friday, fans will have the opportunity to receive a special ticket offer for a future Ducks game. This exclusive deal is available by phone only at 631-940-TIXX. 0-1 pitch. Misses low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Tickets for the game and all Ducks home games are available by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or by visiting liducks.com. Orio continues to work the right-handers away. He misses that fastball, not by much, and is behind in the count 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a high fly ball to shallow right center field. And coming in to make the running catch is Johnny Turbo, calling off his cousin Daniel Fields, who is in right. And Turbo races James Harris for the first out. Jack Kenley is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Second time in 4 innings that Joe Orio has retired the leadoff batter. First pitch to Kenley. Just misses for ball 1. Six runs, 7 hits, no errors for Long Island. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for York. 1-0 pitch paints the black for a called strike. I'm really impressed with the way Joe Orio is working both sides of the plate tonight. Getting on the same page with his battery mate Sal Giardina. Giardina has produced in a tremendous way offensively all season long. But the rapport he establishes with his pitchers is so critical. They are always on the same page, and he shows such a tremendous amount of leadership which is required by the backstop of any ball club. One of the best team leaders in that Long Island Ducks clubhouse, and an unsung hero with this success shown by the Ducks pitching staff, along with his fellow catcher Hector Sanchez. Kenley hits a fly ball to deep right field. Daniel Fields looks up, and that ball is out of here. Jack Kenley launches a solo home run over the picnic area in right. And the Revs are within a pair. It's now 6-4 in favor of Long Island. So Jack Kenley has his 8th home run of the season and 41st run batted in. The Revolution continue to chip away. And what was once a 5-run lead for the Ducks is now just a 2-run advantage at 6-4. Melky Mesa has a home run cut, but is late on the swing. 0-1 is the count. Mesa has reached base twice. A walk in the first, his 23rd double and a run scored back in the third. One pitch misses away. So that's now 5 solo home runs hit by the Revolution in this doubleheader. Orio surrenders his 12th on the season. On one pitch, another wicked cut by Mesa, fouled off. As Orio gets ahead on the count, a ball and 2 strikes. The Long Island Ducks take on the Lancaster Barnstormers in the second of a 4-game Labor Day weekend wraparound series on Saturday, September 4th at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. In tight. Knocking down at Mesa. Some chin music there from Orio evens the count at 2-2. Game time is slated for 6:35 p.m. with the ballpark gates opening at 5:35, 5:20 for full season ticket holders. Following the game, all fans in attendance will be treated to a fireworks spectacular presented by Suffolk AME. It's also a Lucky Seat Saturday presented by Long Island MacArthur Airport. 2-2. Fouled off. During the game, the Ducks will be selecting a lucky fan in the ballpark who will win a free trip from Islip to Nashville. To be eligible for the prize, please sign up prior to the end of the 3rd inning at the Ducks ticket kiosk on the main concourse. The winner is scheduled to be announced in the 6th inning. Tickets to the game and all Ducks home games are available by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or visiting liducks.com. Mesa has run the count full. A 5th full count on the night for Joe Orio. The payoff pitch. Got him swinging with the fastball. Foul tipped and held on by Sal Giardina. The 6th strikeout for Joe Orio. Erases Melky Mesa for the first time in 3 plate appearances. 2 out and nobody on for Nelly Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 0 for 1. He has struck out swinging, walked, and scored a run. So Orio continues to add to his season high in strikeouts, which is now at 6. First pitch to Rodriguez is a fastball taken on the inside corner for a called strike 1. Joe Orio enters tonight's start 6th in the Atlantic League in earned run average at 4.67. He's also 4th in the Atlantic League in wins with 8. This is his 16th game start, which ties him for Brendan Feldman, who also has 16, getting the nod in the opener of this twin bill. That's tied for 8th best in the Atlantic League as well. Orio 6th in innings pitched at 86 2/3. And this is the big number. 8th in walks and hits per innings pitched at 1.51. 1-2 pitch is fouled back. The Ducks are looking to make it 4-1 on this 6-game road trip. They took the final 2 games at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina, in the opener of this doubleheader. Rodriguez hits a high pop-up to the left side of the infield. When it comes down, Ty Kelly makes the catch, and that retires the side. But the Revs inch closer to the Ducks here in the 4th on the solo home run off the bat of Jack Kenley for York. 1 run on 1 hit and nobody left on base. We move to the top of the 5th here in game number 2 from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania, and the score is now Long Island 6 and York 4.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
It's time for tonight's 5th inning trivia, where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks and baseball as a whole. I'll bring that question to you as this top half of inning number 5 moves along. Sal Giardina leads off for the flock. He'll be followed by Ramon Flores and Daniel Fields. Giardina fouls the first pitch to the screen for strike 1. 5, 6, and 7 in the order for Long Island. Giardina is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Duke von Shaman, in 4+ innings, has allowed 6 runs on 7 hits, 1 home run, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. The 0-1 pitch to Giardina is taken on the outside corner for a called strike 2. Well, Shaman kicks and fires the 0-2 to Giardina. Low in the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tonight's Game 2 trivia question focuses on the home run ball, since Daniel Fields launched a 2-run home run against von Shaman earlier in this game. Line the other way. On comes James Harris, sliding, and he could not make the play as it drops in for a base hit. A valiant effort on the part of James Harris, attempting the slide to no avail. Sal Giardina has a leadoff single, and that's the 8th hit overall for the Ducks, and Sal's second in 3 at-bats tonight. Tonight's attendance 1,605 here at PeoplesBank Park. So it's another multi-hit game for Sal Giardina. We have said that so many times already this season. That is his 12th multi-hit game here in 2021. And so the Ducks have a leadoff base runner for Ramon Flores, who is 1 for 2. Flores bunts the first pitch off the plate, foul for strike 1. So since Daniel Fields hit a home run in this game, his 7th of the season, and it gave the Ducks 74 overall as they try to hit the magic number of 100, which would result in Chappie's Funeral Homes donating $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. We'll focus on the long ball for this trivia question. We'll bring it to you after this 0-1 pitch. Flores hits it sharply, fielded on 1 hop by Gregorio, goes to second for 1. Kenley on to first, double play. Just what the doctor ordered for Duke von Shaman. As that one goes 6-4-3. Gregorio to Kenley to Rodriguez, and just like that, leadoff single is erased. And there's 2 out and nobody on for Daniel Fields. That is the Revs' first double play turned in this game and third overall in the doubleheader, giving them a league-leading 84 twin killings on the season. They came in to this twin bill tied with the Ducks. 4 double plays turned with 81. Daniel Fields is 1 for 2. That one hit a 2-run home run back into the second inning. So tonight's trivia question focuses on the home run, as I said, and it is as follows. Who is the Long Island Ducks franchise leader in career home runs? Grounded to second, backing up on it is Jack Kenley, and he throws to first to end the inning. So a double play allows Duke von Shaman to face the minimum here in the top of the 5th for Long Island. No runs on 1 hit, and with the twin killing, nobody left on base. In the middle of the 5th here in game number 2, the Ducks still lead it by the score of 6-4.
Hey fans, this is infielder Steve Lombardozzi, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pseglinY.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Mike Moore back with you from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. We thank you so much for tuning into Ducks Baseball tonight across the globe on LADucks.com, on YouTube.com/DucksBaseball, and on Facebook Live, making us a part of your Tuesday night entertainment. The Ducks have a 2-run lead. 6-4 is the score as the Revolution come to bat in the bottom half of inning number 5. Just like game number 1, the nightcap of this twin bill is scheduled for 7 innings. Carlos Franco will lead off for the Revs. It'll be followed by Wellington Dotel and Josue Herrera, 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Franco is 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Orio's first pitch misses down low for ball 1. Joe Orio in 4+ innings has allowed 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 home run, 2 walks, and a season-high 6 strikeouts. Pulled foul, and the count is even at a ball and a strike. We'll give you some more time to think about the answer to tonight's trivia question, and we will reveal that answer to you in the top half of the 6th inning. We ask you, the fans of the Long Island Ducks, who is the Long Island Ducks all-time franchise leader in home runs with 137? Who is the Long Island Ducks all-time franchise leader in home runs with 137? This person had a stellar career with the flock. Launching 137 big flies. Franco hits it in the air to deep center field. Going back is Turbo, looking up, and that ball is out of here. Carlos Franco, with one big swing of the bat, cuts the deficit in half. The 6th solo home run of this doubleheader for the York Revolution comes off the bat of Carlos Franco, and we have a 1-run ball game. It's now 6-5 in favor of the Long Island Ducks. That ball carried well over the right center field wall into the berm area. And we have a one-run game as Wellington Dotel takes ball one low and outside from Joe Iorio. Dotel grounds it to the shortstop, Frias, who backhands and throws it over the head of Ramon Flores, and it goes out of play. And that will allow Dotel to advance into scoring position at second base with nobody out. Frias made the backhand and had time to throw, but airmailed it over the head of Ramon Flores, and the ball went out of play, allowing Dotel to advance into scoring position at second base with that tying run. Darren Downs will go out and talk to Joe Iorio, try to settle him down here. For Carlos Franco, who played in the Mexican League prior to the time with the Revolution, has 13 home runs with the two teams in Mexico and New York, but as a member of the Revs, Franco has his 4th round tripper of the season, and it's a 2 RBI night for Franco. A pair of extra base hits, a double and now a solo home run, give him 20 RBIs overall. So the throwing error by Frias is his 8th of the season. And it puts the tying run in scoring position with nobody out for Josue Herrera, who's 1 for 2. Changeup waved at and missed. The Ducks commit just their 55th error of the season, the fewest in the Atlantic League. They have the best fielding percentage as well at .981. Dotel is running. The pitch is grounded back to the mound, fielded by Orio. He looks at third, but has no play, and then spins and throws to first to retire Herrera. So Mark Mason aggressive, and that allows the tying run to advance into scoring, over to third base, 90 feet away. If Dotel is not in motion, that's a simple comebacker, and he has to remain at second base. So it's a productive out for Herrera. Wally Backman walking out to the mound, and that's going to be it for Joe Iorio. So we will step aside, and when we come back, we'll let you know who's coming on in relief for the Ducks. A run is home for the Revolution here in the last of the 5th. They have the tying run at third with one man down here in the bottom of the 5th. And when we return, we'll let you know who's pitching for the Ducks as they lead it by the score of 6-5.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night I told my husband, baby, I'm ready to grow. And he said, are we having a baby? I said, no, but I do want to expand our business. So First National Bank of Long Island really delivered.
At First National, we offer competitive rates in the financing you need and access to expert local lenders. We also underwrite and service every loan. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender, equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Right-hander Brady Dragmeyer comes on in relief of Joe Iorio. A run is home for the York Revolution here in the last of the 5th by way of the solo home run off the bat of Carlos Franco. They have the tying run at third base and only one man down in Wellington Dotel as Osmi Gregorio steps in. Gregorio is 1 for 2 with an RBI single, his 17th run batted in on the season. The Ducks bring the infield in, trying to erase that tying run at third in Dotel. Dragmeyer's first pitch is a changeup swung on and missed. For strike one, Brady Dragmeyer pitched in game number 1. The first man out of the bullpen behind winning pitcher Brendan Feldman. And Dragmeyer retired all 3 batters he faced in a scoreless inning of relief. Needing just 9 pitches to do so. And that allowed him to be available here in the nightcap in this situation for the Ducks. 1-1 is the count to Osmi Gregorio. Dragmeyer is making his 32nd appearance overall, 4-4 with a 3.99 earned run average. The 1-1 is pulled foul down the third baseline. Dragmeyer in 38 1/3 innings has allowed 17 runs, all earned on 39 hits. He's ahead on the count. A ball and 2 strikes to Osmi Gregorio. The 1-2. Lifted in the air down the right field line, out of play. Brady Dragmeyer trying to keep the Revs off of the scoreboard with that important tying run at third base and only 1 down in Wellington Dotel. A 1-2. Just misses inside, 2-2. Dragmeyer this season has 10 walks and 21 strikeouts, a .277 batting average against. The 2-2. Off the plate, full count. The runner at third is the responsibility of Joe Iorio. Orio tonight allowed 5 runs thus far and 7 hits in 4 1/3 innings of work. 4 walks, season high 6 strikeouts, and 2 solo home runs. The 3-2 pitch misses inside, and Gregorio draws the walk. That puts runners at the corners with 1 man down for the number 9 hitter, Tyler Hill. It allows the Ducks to move back to double play depth defensively on the infield. Hill is 0 for 2. Grounded to short. It's fielded by Frias. He goes to second for 1. Lombardozzi on the first, double play, side retired. Tyler Hill bounces into a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play, and that keeps the Ducks in the lead here in the 5th. For the York Revolution, they pick up 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 error and 1 man left on base. We move to the top of the 6th here at PeoplesBank Park, and the score is now Long Island 6 and York 5.
Hey fans, this is catcher Juan de la Cruz, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. Park, the Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. Brady Dragmeyer makes the big pitch and induces Tyler Hill to bounce into an inning-ending 6-4-3 double play, stranding the tying run at third base in Wellington Dotel. So now we move to the top of the sixth here in Game 2 with the Ducks leading 6-5. Duke von Shaman remains in the ballgame and fires ball one to Ty Kelly. 8-9-1 in the order for the flock. Kelly will be followed by Johnny Turbo and Vladimir Frias. Kelly has reached base twice, walking and scoring a run in the second and picking up his 7th double back in inning number 3. We'll bring you the answer to tonight's trivia question here in the top of the 6th after this pitch from von Shaman to Ty Kelly. 1-0. It's a fastball taken for a called strike. It's 1-1. We asked you, the fans, tonight, who is the Long Island Ducks all-time franchise leader in home runs with 137? And the correct answer is Ray Navarrete. Kelly lines it into center field for a base hit. So Ty Kelly has reached base all 3 times. And then it's the 8th hit allowed by Duke von Shaman. The Ducks have a leadoff base runner against the right-hander for Johnny Turbo. That's the 4th time in 6 innings that Long Island had a leadoff base runner against von Shaman. Turbo is 1 for 2 with an infield single on a run scored. He bunts the first pitch perfectly to the right side. It is fielded by Nelly Rodriguez, and the throw to first to the covering Jack Henley erases Turbo by a step. Boy, that was a beautiful sacrifice bunt by Johnny Turbo. The putout goes 3-4. And it allows Kelly to move up into scoring position at second base. Once that ball got by von Shaman, I thought that it was going to possibly be a bunt single for Johnny Turbo. And now Mark Mason goes out and has a word with the home plate umpire, Dave Snyder. He's going to make a double switch coming into the game. And moving from the designated hitter position to third base is Carlos Franco. So we'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll let you know who's coming on in relief for Duke von Shaman. The Ducks have a runner in scoring position at second base with 1 man down in the top of the 6th, leading by the score of 6-5.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elgin Mazzilli, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Mark Mason goes to his bullpen for the first time tonight as Alberto Rodriguez comes on in relief of Duke von Shaman. The Ducks have a runner in scoring position in Ty Kelly with one man down here in the top of the sixth. Carlos Franco remains in the game and moves from the designated hitter spot to third base. So Rodriguez will bat in the number 7 spot in the order with Josue Herrera now out. First pitch from Rodriguez gets away from Tyler Hill, and that will allow Kelly to advance to third. So Alberto Rodriguez comes into the game and throws a wild pitch to begin his night on the mound, and the Ducks have an insurance run 90 feet away with one man down. So that will force York to bring the infield in. Trailing 6-5 here in the sixth. One out of Vladdy. Rolled down the first baseline, foul. Sacrifice bunt for Johnny Turbo is his team-leading 5th of the season. And that's just fundamentally sound baseball. Turbo giving himself up after the leadoff single from Ty Kelly. And now Kelly is at third on the wild pitch thrown by Alberto Rodriguez. 1-1 pitch misses outside, 2-1. Kelly, the responsibility of Duke von Shaman. 2-1 pitch is off the plate, 3-1. Alberto Rodriguez is making his team-leading 40th appearance out of the bullpen. 3-3 with a 5.08 earned run average. He has had a rubber arm this season for the Revs. He's behind 3-1 to Frias. And that pitch misses outside. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far. Third walk in this game for the Ducks, and their 11th in the doubleheader. And it puts runners at the corners with one man down for Steve Lombardozzi. The Revs will move their infield back and try to turn two. But Lombardozzi has great speed. And tonight he's 2 for 3 with a single, a bases clearing triple, and a run scored. Now 62 RBIs leading the team this season for Long Island. Rodriguez sets the belt. There goes Frias. And the pitch is taken right down the middle for a called strike. No throw to second as Vladimir Frias steals his 11th base in 12 attempts this season. And now the double play is no longer in order. And the Ducks have 2 in scoring position with the count 0-1 to Steve Lombardozzi. So the Ducks are now 2 for 2 in this doubleheader on the base paths. They have 93 stolen bases overall. Infield back in for the Revolution. Lombardozzi chases the slider out of the zone and is behind on the count, 0-2. The Ducks tonight, with runners in scoring position, are 1 for 4. In the opening game of this twin bill, they went 3 for 9, so they're 4 for 13 today. Entering play with a .283 team batting average overall with men in scoring position. Oh, 2 to Lombardozzi is a little flare into right field. On comes Dotel, and he makes the catch and fires it back in to the catcher on one hop, Tyler Hill, with Kelly remaining at third base. So that is a big second out for Alberto Rodriguez. As Lombardozzi cannot bring home the runner at third in Ty Kelly. So now we are going to have a pinch hitter for the pitcher in the designated hitter spot in the order. It's going to be Chris Shaw. Left-handed hitter wearing number 22. First pitch to Shaw. Fastball taken at the knees for a called strike 1. Shaw is playing in game number 13, hitting .186 with no home runs and 2 RBIs. Shaw got the start in the opener of this doubleheader and went 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. Alberto Rodriguez is 3-3 with a 5.08 earned run average, 44 1/3 innings pitched entering tonight. 0-1 to Shaw. Taken for a called strike 2. Rodriguez in 44 1/3 innings has allowed 31 runs on 42 hits. 25 of the runs have been earned. 27 walks and 45 strikeouts. 3 home runs allowed and a .249 batting average against. The 0-2 to Shaw. Way upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Duke von Shaman in 5 1/3 innings thus far has allowed 6 runs. He's responsible for the runner at third in Ty Kelly. 9 hits allowed, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. 88 pitches thrown, 59 for strikes. For Duke von Shaman on the night. The 1-2 is taken for a called strike 3, side retired. Good job by Alberto Rodriguez as he's able to keep the Ducks off of the scoreboard here in the top half of the 6th inning. For the Flock, no runs on 1 hit. There was a walk and 2 runners left on base. In the middle of the 6th, Long Island leads it 6-5.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turble, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicola pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicola pave your way.
Right-hander Tanner Wilt comes on in relief of Brady Dragmeyer. As the Revolution come to bat here in the last of the 6th, trailing 6-5. Top of the order for the Revolution. James Harris leads off. Will be followed by Jack Kenley and Melky Mesa. Harris takes the first pitch right down the middle for a called strike one. Harris is 0 for 2 with a walk. A 1 pitch is grounded to short, booted by Frias, and he has no play. And Harris is on board to start the last of the 6th on the second error in as many innings committed by Vladimir Frias. So the usually sure-handed Frias now has 9 errors on the season, and the tying run is aboard with nobody out for Jack Kenley. Kenley is 1 for 2 with a solo home run. He's also walked and scored twice. First pitch fastball is taken on the outside corner for a called strike one. Joe Orio allowed 5 runs on 7 hits in 4 1/3 innings, walking 4 and striking out 6, 2 home runs allowed. Wilt's 0-1 to Kenley. This is away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Orio threw 109 pitches, 69 for strikes. The 109 pitches, a season high. A 1-1. Fastball just misses, 2 balls and 1 strike. Orio on the evening faced 25 batters and threw 16 first pitch strikes. Brady Dragmeyer 2/3 of an inning, no runs allowed and a walk. Also a big double play turned behind him, stranding the tying run at third base in the time in Wellington Hotel. And now it's Tanner Wilt, who's making his 3rd relief appearance. 3 runs allowed on 6 hits in 3 innings thus far. 1 home run, no walks, and 2 strikeouts in 15 batters faced. The 2-1 to Kenley is fouled out of play. Two pitch just misses outside as Kenley has run the count full, the 7th full count on the evening by Ducks pitchers. See if Harris is in motion on the 3-2 pitch. He's not running, and it is fouled out of play. Do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tanner Wilt last appeared on Saturday night against the High Point Rockers at Truist Point, allowing 3 runs on 5 hits and 2 innings pitched. 1 strikeout as well. 36 pitches, 26 for strikes. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat and the 2nd of the payoff variety. Wilt looks over his shoulder at the runner at first in Harris. Again, the 3-2. And that just misses outside, ball 4, and the Revs have the first 2 on here in the 6th. That's 6 walks now issued by Ducks pitchers here in game number 2. And it'll bring up Melky Mesa. Jim Fuller warming up into the Revs bullpen down the right field line, their closer. Mesa on the night is 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. He's also drawn a walk. Big chance here for the York Revolution against Tanner Wilt. First pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball for strike 1. Tanner Wilt is 6'1", 200 pounds, 28 years old, from Wexford, Pennsylvania. Last pitched for River City in the Frontier League. Infield is at double play depth. The outfield is deep against the power-hitting Melky Mesa. 0-1. Lifted in the air down the right field line. Daniel Fields will run out of room. It's a foul ball, and the count is 0-2. Wilt gets a sign from his battery mate Sal Giardina, now sets at the belt. 0-2 to Mesa. Taken for a called strike 3, and that is a huge first out as Mesa not happy with home plate umpire Dave Snyder. That's 7 strikeouts on the night for Ducks pitchers. And a very big out number 1 here in the 6th. It's out of the frying pan and into the fire for Tanner Wilt as Nelly Rodriguez steps in 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. What a beautiful pitch thrown by Tanner Wilt to get Melky Mesa looking. First pitch is taken on the outside corner for a called strike 1. Another good off-speed pitch from Tanner Wilt to begin this at-bat to Nelly Rodriguez. The Revs tonight, with runners in scoring position, are 3 for 12 in the nightcap after going 2 for 6 in the opener, 5 for 18 overall. The 0-1. Just misses away, 1 ball and 1 strike. York came into this doubleheader hitting .289 with runners in scoring position. Chance of let's go Revs from the faithful here at PeoplesBank Park. Giardina sets up away the 1-1. Check swing, and it's in there for a called strike 2. Wilt gets ahead on the count to Nelly Rodriguez, a ball and 2 strikes. Carlos Franco waits on deck. He's already 2 for 3 with a pair of extra base hits and RBIs. Time is called, and now Giardina will go out and have a conversation with Tanner Wilt. At Regency Furniture Stadium in Southern Maryland in the top of the 9th, Lancaster has a 6-5 lead over the Blue Crabs. At Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina, in the bottom of the 7th, the Rockers lead the Honey Hunters 9-4. Lexington and West Virginia were postponed due to rain at Lexington Legends Ballpark. The 1-2. Curveball just misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Ducks trail the Blue Crabs by 3 games for first place in the second half of the North Division standings. If Lancaster wins, they will be tied atop the standings with Southern Maryland. York is 4.5 games behind entering this nightcap. The 2-2 is on its way from Wilt to Nelly Rodriguez. Slow tapper in front of the mound, barehanded by Wilt, and the throw to first is wide of Flores, and that will tie the game. Coming down the line from third is Harris. Going first to third is Jack Kenley, and we are all knotted here at 6. Wilt's only play was to first base, and a clean throw gets Nelly Rodriguez, but it was wide of the bag and trickled off the glove of Ramon Flores. That allowed Harris to come in and score the tying run, and it moves Kenley over to third base with the go-ahead run. Darren Downs out to talk to Tanner Wilt. The Revs have come all the way back to tie this game up at 6. We will wait for the official scoring. It should be a throwing error charged to Tanner Wilt. I think, again, if the throw is on target, Nelly Rodriguez, who does not have a lot of speed, would be out at first. So the Revs have come all the way back to even up this game at 6. And have the go-ahead run 90 feet away with Carlos Franco stepping in, 2 for 3 with a solo home run and an RBI double. First pitch is in the dirt, knocked down by Giardina for ball 1. So it's an infield single credited to Nelly Rodriguez. And a throwing error charged to Dylan. I think it's Tanner Wilt. They have Dylan Pfeiffer on the. I thought it was Tanner Wilt. We have to wait and see. Fastball swung on and missed. My apologies. It's Dylan Pfeiffer on the mound, not Tanner Wilt. They charged the error to Pfeiffer on the throw. Here's to Franco. Just misses away. 2 balls and 1 strike. So I apologize for the incorrect pitch on the mound. It is not Tanner Wilt, it's Dylan Pfeiffer. Ducks surrender their 3rd error of the ball game. No RBI for Nelly Rodriguez. 2-1 pitch is grounded to first, fielded by Flores. He goes to second for 1, and no return throw as the lead run comes in to score from third base in Jack Kenley. Flores thought he could turn 2. It was slowly hit. If he throws home, I think the Ducks have a great chance at erasing Kenley at the plate. It's a fielder's choice and a run batted in for Carlos Franco, his 3rd RBI of the ball game and 21st on the season. And after trailing 4-1 in this ball game, 6-1 I should say, the Revs have scored 6 unanswered runs and have their first lead of the night at 7-6 as Wellington Dotel steps in. Dotel fouls the first pitch back. Dotel tonight is 1 for 3 with an RBI single. He's also reached on an error. Flores saw the play right in front of him. And if he throws home, he has a very good chance at getting Kenley at the plate. The Ducks led this game 6-1 after an inning and a half. Chopped over the mound towards the middle of the diamond. It's fielded by Frias, and he steps on the bag to end the inning. But the Revs take the lead here in the bottom half of the 6th. As they pick up 2 runs on just 1 hit. There was 1 error and 1 runner left on base. Last chance for the Ducks. We move to the top of the 7th here in game number 2, with York now leading it by the score of 7-6.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quackerjack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. The Atlantic League's save leader in it, Jim Fuller, comes on here into the top of the 7th, looking to close this game out and give the Revs a split of this doubleheader. LJ Mazzilli will lead off. Will be followed by Sal Giardina and Ramon Flores. First pitch to LJ is a fastball swung on and missed. Mazzilli is 0 for 3 tonight in game 2. Fans, the 2021 season of Ducks baseball is presented by Catholic Health. With a talented roster full of Major League experience and exciting promotions every game, you won't want to miss a second of the action. As the Ducks get back to fun in 21. Tickets are now on sale for all Ducks home games at the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, online at liducks.com, or by calling 631-940-TIXX. Catholic Health, long live Long Island. 1-1 to Mazzilli is off the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Good looking pitch, Mazzilli. Maybe try it next time.
2-1 to LJ. His line to right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit in front of Wellington Dotel. Good start for the Ducks in the 7th as LJ Mazzilli has his first hit in game number 2, a leadoff opposite field single. And the Ducks have the tying run at first with nobody out. Fuller has 19 saves this season, leading the Atlantic League. Sal Giardina bats from the right side of the plate. For the first time tonight, he's 2 for 3 with a run scored. Fuller is 19 for 23. Lifted in the air to deep left center field, giving chase is Melky Mesa, and he makes the running catch. Mazzilli has to hustle back to first base and is able to do so. Put a circle around that one. A tremendous running catch in the gap by Melky Mesa for out number 1. From the crack of the bat, that looked like it was extra bases for Giardina, but Melky Mesa, with a lot of real estate to cover, was able to track it down and retire Giardina. So 1 out and 1 on for Ramon Flores, who is 1 for 3 on the night. Jim Fuller is making his 32nd appearance, 1 and 2 with a 3.98 earned run average. 18 runs on 38 hits in 31 2/3 innings of work. 14 earned runs, 13 walks, 39 strikeouts, a .297 batting average against, and 2 home runs allowed. And now they're saying that Mazzilli is out at second base as he crossed the second base bag, thinking the ball was going to be in the gap, and then they're saying he did not touch the bag going back to first base, and here comes Wally Backman out to have a discussion with the base umpire in Buzz Albert. So it's a double play, and now there's 2 men down just like that. Wally is really giving it to Buzz Albert here. LJ Mazzilli did go over the second base bag, and now Wally Backman has been ejected by Buzz Albert, saying the magic words. Mazzilli cannot believe it either. And Wally is face to face with Buzz Albert. And I was watching the play live, and I also thought that LJ got back and touched the second base bag. Oh, and Wally just knocked the hat off of Buzz Albert. In his frustration. And so just like that, the Ducks are down to their final out here in the ball game. So LJ Mazzilli thought that that ball was going to be in the gap in left center field. And now Wally has to make the slow walk into the clubhouse down at the left field line. So Mazzilli crossed second base. But then from our vantage point, it looked like he clearly went back and retouched the second base bag before arriving back safely at first. The Revolution players immediately indicating that they believed Mazzilli did not step on the bag. Jim Fuller stepped off of the rubber, threw to second, and Mazzilli was called out. So the Ducks are down to their final out as Flores steps in, and the first pitch is taken for a called strike one. Flores 1 for 3 on the night. A 1 pitch on the outside corner, and now the Ducks are down to their final strike of the evening. They had a 6-1 lead after an inning and a half, but 6 unanswered runs by the Revolution, and they're 1 strike away from a split. The 0-2 is fouled out of play. Flores trying to keep this game alive for Long Island. 0-2 pitches off the end of the bat, foul. A reminder, this was a doubleheader because of tomorrow's inclement weather that's scheduled to come into the Pennsylvania area. So no game tomorrow. We wrap up the series and the road trip Thursday night, a 9-inning game. In tight, and the count is a ball and 2 strikes to Ramon Flores. Thursday night's game will have a 6:30 first pitch. The Ducks pregame show begins at 6:15. The 1-2 to Flores is a fly ball to left field. Moving under it is James Harris, and he makes the catch, and the ball game is over in foul territory. Jim Fuller walks the tightrope, but is able to pick up the save And the York Revolution earn a split of this single admission doubleheader, scoring 6 unanswered runs in game number 2 and winning in come-from-behind fashion by the final score of 7-6. For the Ducks in the top of the 7th, no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on base. The final score this evening in game number 2 of our single admission doubleheader in 7 innings of play, it was the York Revolution 7 and the Long Island Ducks 6. The post-game show is coming up next.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turble, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Mike Moore back with you from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the postgame show. And come from behind fashion, the York Revolution defeat the Long Island Ducks. 7-6 was the final as they earn a split of this single admission doubleheader. Let's bring you the final numbers in game number 1 of this twin bill. The Ducks scored 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and stranded 8. The York Revolution, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and they left 4. The winning pitcher was Brendan Feldman. He improves to 5-3. The losing pitcher in game number 1 was Joendry Herrera. He falls to 2-2, and Rob Griswold picked up his second save of the season. The Ducks scored a run in the first on an RBI single off the bat of L.J. Mazzilli, his 46th run batted in on the season. 3 more runs in the second, an RBI double from Hector Sanchez, and then a 2-run double off the bat of Steve Lombardozzi. For Sanchez, his 9th two-base hit and 35th RBI. For Lombardozzi, his team-leading 19th double and RBIs 58 and 59. And the Ducks had a 4-0 lead, but the Revs were fighting their way back. In the end, the Ducks come away with the 6-5 triumph. The Revs hit 4 solo home runs in that ball game, but it was not enough as the Ducks came away with the victory. In the nightcap, it was Joe Iorio on the mound facing fellow right-hander Duke von Shaman. The Revs took the 1-0 lead in the last of the first on an RBI double into the right field corner off the bat of Carlos Franco, his 5th two-base hit of the season and 19th run batted in. That scored Jack Kenley, who drew a 10-pitch walk to start the rally with 1 man down against Iorio. But then the Ducks sent 10 batters to the plate in the top half of the second inning against von Shaman and scored 6 runs on 4 hits. the 2 big hits in the inning, a 2-run home run of the go-ahead variety off the bat of Daniel Fields, his 7th home run of the season, and RBIs 33 and 34, and then a bases-clearing double off the bat of Steve Lombardozzi, his team-leading 20th 2-base hit overall, and also a team-best 62 runs batted in. He had 5 RBIs in this twin bill, but the Revolution were chipping away at the deficit, and they got to within 6-3 in the 3rd inning on RBI singles from Wellington Dotel and Osmi Gregorio. For Dotel, his 23rd RBI and 2nd of the doubleheader. He had a solo home run to right center field in the opening game, and for Gregorio, his 17th run batted in. Gregorio also had a solo home run in the first game of this twin bill. So 6-3 was the score. The Revolution got to within 6-4 in the 4th on a solo home run from Jack Kenley, his 8th of the season and 41st run batted in. Then they made it 6-5 when Carlos Franco went deep against Joe Orio in the 5th, his 4th home run of the season and 20th RBI. That made it 6-5, the 6th home run for the Revolution, all of the solo variety in the doubleheader. The Ducks had a chance to add to their advantage in the top of the 7th, I should say in the 6th inning, but were unable to push across a run. The Ducks had no more runs scored after that 6-run outburst in the 2nd inning, and that allowed the Revolution to come back in this ballgame. So we were moving to the bottom of the 6th. And Dylan Pfeiffer was on in relief of Brady Dragmeyer. The first batter that he faced was James Harris, who reached on an error committed by Vladimir Frias, his 2nd error in as many innings. Jack Kenley then drew a walk to put runners at 1st and 2nd. Melky Mesa struck out. And Nelly Rodriguez then hit a tapper in front of home plate. That was fielded by Pfeiffer. His throw to first was wide of Ramon Flores. It glanced off of Flores' glove and trickled onto the outfield grass. That allowed James Harris to score, and Kenley moved 1st to 3rd. It was an infield single and an error charged to Dylan Pfeiffer. So now it was 6-5, and the Revs had the go-ahead run, I should say the tying run. The score was actually tied at 6, and the go-ahead run was 90 feet away. With runners at the corners, Carlos Franco had a ground ball to the first baseman, Ramon Flores. He fielded it cleanly, and going on contact was Jack Kenley. If Flores throws home, I think he has a chance to erase Kenley at the plate, but instead he tried to turn 2. He made the throw to 2nd. Vladimir Frias fielded it, but barreling down onto Frias was Nelly Rodriguez. No return throw from Frias. It was a fielder's choice and a run batted in for Carlos Franco. His 3rd RBI of the ball game and 21st on the season. And 6 unanswered runs for the Revolution turned a 6-1 deficit into a 7-6 lead. Jim Fuller came on in the top of the 7th looking to close it out. He gave up a leadoff opposite field single to L.J. Mazzilli. That brought up Sal Giardina, who cracked a line drive into the gap in left center field. Melky Mesa made a tremendous running catch to take an extra base hit and an RBI away from Giardina. L.J. Mazzilli was heading towards 3rd base. Once he saw the ball was caught, he had to touch the 2nd base bag and retreat back to 1st. He thought he did so. I thought he did so. The Revs thought otherwise, and they made the appeal. And when Jim Fuller stepped off of the rubber, he threw to 2nd, and the base umpire, Buzz Albert, at 3rd indicated that Mazzilli did not touch the 2nd base bag, returning back to 1st. And so it was a double play. That brought Wally Backman out, and he eventually was ejected from the ball game for arguing that call. I agree with him 100%. So the Ducks all of a sudden down to their final out in the ball game, and then Ramon Flores fouled out to James Harris in left field, and the Revs had a dramatic come-from-behind victory. 7-6 was the final as they earn a split of this single-admission doubleheader, a pair of one-run ball games, with the Ducks taking Game 1 6-5, but losing the nightcap by the final score of 7-6. Let's take a look at the final numbers in tonight's ballgame. For the York Revolution, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 8 runners left on base. For the Long Island Ducks, 6 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. They stranded 6. The winning pitcher in relief is Alberto Rodriguez. He improves to 4-3. Dylan Pfeiffer suffers the loss. He falls to 0-1. Jim Fuller picks up his Atlantic League leading 20th save of the season. The time of the game was 2 hours and 33 minutes, and the paid crowd here at PeoplesBank Park was 1,605. So with the victory, the Revs improved to 35-48 on the season. And they are now 9-14 in the second half of play, and 19-23 at home. With the loss, the Ducks' 3-game winning streak comes to a close as they fall to 46-37. Now 10-14 in the second half, and 20-19 on the road, and also are looking at their current 6-game road trip, taking 2 of 3 and splitting the first in North Carolina against the High Point Rockers, and now splitting the first 2 here. So they are 3-2 with the finale of the road trip and series set up for Thursday, the rubber game of this 3-game weekend set. We'll take another break, and when the post-game show returns, we will have our Game 2 player of the game and look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League as the Revs come from behind to defeat the Ducks 7-6 in the nightcap to earn a split of this single admission doubleheader.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head on over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the Duck Tail Slide, the Bounce House, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
Mike Moore back with you one final time here from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. The York Revolution earn a split of this single admission doubleheader, winning the nightcap in 7 innings in come-from-behind fashion. 7-6 was the final. 6 unanswered runs for the Revolution in their final 4 innings at the plate earned them the split. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League. It's gone final at Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, Maryland. The Lancaster Barnstormers defeat the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 8-5. So the Barnstormers and Blue Crabs are now tied atop the second half North Division standings. In that game for Southern Maryland, Geeky suffers the loss, falling to 1-1. Teller, the winner for Lancaster, improves to 3-0. Scott Shaman registers his 15th save of the season. At Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina, the High Point Rockers have an 11-4 lead over the Gastonia Honey Hunters. That is in the bottom half of the 8th inning of play. Earlier tonight, the Lexington Legends and West Virginia Power had their game postponed due to inclement weather at Lexington Legends Ballpark in Lexington, Kentucky. So that is a look at your out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League. So the Ducks, who came into today's play 3.5 games behind the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, picked up a half game in the standings by way of this split. So they are now 3 games back overall. The York Revolution also gain a half a game in the standings as they trail by 3.5 games for second place in the second half of the North Division standings. Taking a look at the South Division standings, High Point entered tonight with a 1-game lead over the Gastonia Honey Hunters. So if they win, they will be 2 games up on the Honey Hunters. West Virginia and Lexington rained out. So if High Point hangs on, they'll have a 2.5-game lead over West Virginia and a 5-game lead over Lexington. Lexington, the first half champions in the South Division in 2021. So a frustrating loss for the Ducks in the nightcap here as they fall in 7 innings by the final of 7-6. Locally in the big leagues, the Mets, in come-from-behind fashion, dramatically trailing 5-1 in the bottom of the ninth of a suspended game against the Miami Marlins, scored 5 runs en route to a 6-5 victory. Well, the Mets, Familia picks up the win, improving to 1-0, and Florio suffers a loss for the Marlins. It was 1-0 because that game was a suspended game, so Florio the loss, Familia the winner. Jonathan Villar had a solo home run. Brandon Nimmo hit a 2-run shot for the Mets. And in the nightcap, the Mets have come away with the victory once again. 3-1 was the final. Aaron Loop improves to 4-0. Cabrera suffers a loss, dropping to 0-1. Edwin Diaz collects his 27th save. So the Mets, taking that momentum from the 5-run bottom of the ninth in the opener, the suspended game, sweep the Marlins and have now won 4 games in a row, trying to get back into the postseason picture in the National League East. The Mets are playing a string of 15 consecutive games against the Marlins and the Washington Nationals, and after an 0-1 start have won 4 straight, following that gauntlet of a 13-game stretch against San Francisco and LA that saw the Mets go 2-11. But now they've won 4 in a row and playing some good baseball, really taking the momentum from the walk-off victory in Game 1 into the nightcap. Michael Conforto hit home run number 10 for the Mets, a 2-run shot. And for the Marlins, no home runs in the game for them. So 2 big wins for the Mets. The Yankees are playing the second game of their series against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, and there's no score in the top of the third. The Angels had the victory last night, so the Yankees are looking to even up that series at a victory apiece. No score early on from Anaheim between the Yankees and the Angels, and that is a look at your out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and locally in Major League Baseball. So again, because of the pending inclement weather that is most likely going to take place here in the city of York tomorrow due to the remnants of Hurricane Ida, tomorrow's game was postponed and moved back to a doubleheader tonight. So the teams earn a split and have an off day tomorrow. The rubber game of this 3-game series will be on Thursday night, the finale of the road trip, as well as the Ducks are trying to make it a winning road trip, taking 2 of 3 in High Point and now looking to do the same here in York. They have not announced their starting pitcher yet for Thursday. The Revs counter with Joey Lara. 1-2 is his record with a 9.03 earned run average. So we invite you to join us for our next Long Island Ducks broadcast. It will be on Thursday, September the 2nd, when the York Revolution hosts the Long Island Ducks in the rubber game of this 3-game midweek series and the finale of this 6-game road trip. Again, no starting pitcher announced yet for Long Island. Right-hander Joey Lara gets the start for the York Revolution, 1-2 with a 9.13 earned run average. First pitch is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. and we get things started with the Long Island Ducks pregame show at 6:15. We want to thank you so much for tuning into Ducks Baseball tonight across the globe on LADucks.com, on YouTube.com/DucksBaseball, and on Facebook Live, making us a part of your Tuesday night entertainment. So that's going to do it from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. Once again, our final score in game number 1 of our doubleheader in 7 innings. It was the Long Island Ducks 6 and the York Revolution 5. In the nightcap in 7 innings as well, the final score was the York Revolution 7 and the Long Island Ducks 6. For our entire crew here at the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, I'm Mike Moore saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening. The Ducks split a twin bill with the Revs as we say good night from the Keystone State.